Hey everyone, Mason Cox here. Welcome back to Discover IFL, and today we're going to talk about defense.
That is a massive smother, bit of a foot race, and touched.
Okay, so now if you enjoy the hard-hitting, rough, and ruthless part of IFL, defending is for you. These players are some of the toughest people on the planet. No pads, no problems. These players take on the challenge and lay the tackles that we all love to see.
He's low down. Okay, how good is that?
Each team is made up of 6 defenders, and the whole purpose of these people is to try to keep the other team from scoring points. From grabbing, wrestling, bumping, or tackling, there's almost nothing that's out of bounds for defenders.
Sensational, blistering rundown tackle.
One of their main objectives is to stop their opponent from being able to mark or catch the ball. They can do this one of 2 ways. They can punch the ball away from the offensive player as far as possible, or they can take what's essentially an interception in the NFL and take the mark themselves. Tackling is one of the most valued skills of the defender, but it's also one of the most exciting and rewarding parts of defense. Some of the biggest hits and tackles are laid by defenders, and one of the most embarrassing parts of IFL is whenever a defender tackles an offensive player while he's still holding the ball and makes him lose possession for his team.
Couldn't get past Frost.
There isn't many rules for defenders, but one of the things that's most commonly called as a penalty is whenever a defender hits the arms of an offensive player as he's trying to take a mark. Now the other one is whenever a defender tackles someone above shoulder height accidentally, that is also called a free kick. Now you can imagine some offensive players wouldn't be too happy with someone grabbing them and restricting them from doing their job. So sometimes this can escalate into a full-blown fight.
Chance to show a bit of bravado.
Now stopping your opponent is probably a lot easier said than done. Now you have to remember the field is almost 2 football fields long and almost a whole football field wide. So there's plenty of space for the forwards to run into. Each team has their own structure that they believe best suits their style of defending. And by doing this, they can restrict the opposition from scoring. Now defense wins championships, but offense is pretty exciting too. So check out our other videos on forwards and midfielders as we help you discover IFL.